Hello, thank you for joining us today for another testimonial video, part of our series. We have a special guest today. Tammy's going to join us and tell us about her experience with traveling trainers. Tammy, can you give us a little bit of breakdown of what's going on in your life today?
So I work full time, and because of COVID, I'm working full time at home still. And then there are other side jobs that I do as well, in addition to my current job.
So how did you hear about traveling trainers, and why did you decide to pick us for your fitness journey?
So I actually saw an article in Leewood magazine that was delivered to my home, and I was flipping through there and saw an ad actually for traveling trainers. And at the time, I was seeing a personal trainer, but he had actually decided to open up his own gym up in North Kansas City, which wasn't going to work for me, of course, because I didn't want to do that drive. And there was another trainer at the place that I was going that I had worked out with before, but he had moved to small groups. And I really wanted to have that one-on-one again. So that's when I saw your ad and just decided to give you guys a call and try you out.
Awesome, thank you. We'll appreciate that as well. Can you tell us about your experiences with traveling trainers at this point?
So I have been working out with personal trainers for a while now. The thing about traveling trainers is the program that you guys do is a little bit different. And a lot of that has to do with because I think it's in the home and what you do bring in equipment, but there's some equipment that I have. So the other trainers that I had, a lot of what we did was a lot of work on machines that you see in typical gyms. And when I started out with you, you did a lot of body weight exercises starting out in the program that you had with me. And I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, a lot of the body weight exercises, starting with that, I really saw a difference that I did not see with my other trainers. And not that they weren't good trainers, it's just that their style they were using was different because it was more machines or the large bars and stuff like with that. We didn't do necessarily a lot of body weight exercises, and I feel like that's been a big difference and that I've seen in a change in my strength and in my body and stuff like that compared to what I was doing before.
Awesome, yes. So we definitely preach foundation. That's why we start with a lot of body weight to see where you are. That's good.
Yeah.
So what do you see about your outlook on fitness and wellness in your future?
Well, I will say one of the positive things about COVID is my health and fitness wise, it's been very good because, we were lucky traveling trainers, you guys went straight to virtual. So, I was able to continue with my workouts, so I never had to worry about in the future of not being able to work out because I can't go into a gym or you can't necessarily come into my home. So that's helpful to me because I never have to take a break from my fitness, so, my goal is just to continue what I'm doing, in terms of exercise. And I know that you have every so often you change the program of different areas that we're working on and different exercises. So I never had to worry about getting bored with routines or anything like that. So, I just want to continue to build that strength and work those problem areas if I can, that are more of those problem areas, and continue to still have the flexibility that I've always had. So
COVID definitely had changed our perspective on training as well. And, to introduce the virtual aspect was huge for us. We were going to do it anyway, but COVID sped that up. So we wanted to meet the needs of many people who didn't have access to a gym or who was, thinking about, just staying safe in a whole realm of things. So Excellent.
I do feel like for whatever reason when we started virtual, I swear those extras, it's been harder. I was like, I don't know if it's because it's virtual, so you want to make sure they're really getting exercises, but I would tell my friend who actually referred to you guys, I'm like, I feel like the exercises are harder with virtual. So you definitely, there was no slacking off, there was no, there wasn't anything where you felt like it was going to be easier with virtual. That I can definitely say for a fact you don't have to worry about. So you still get that level of fitness, whether it's virtual or in person.
Awesome, that's excellent to hear. Thank you. We tried hard to make it interesting, if you will.
Yeah.
To see change.
Yep.
So, sweet. Well, I appreciate you being here today with our interview and our testimonial here, and look forward to what the future holds.
Thank you.
For more tips and tricks, visit travelingtrainers.com. Thank you.